Welcome to number 26 in our First Corinthians video cast. Craig Crawshaw, Oaks Bible Church, Santa Barbara here. Hey, we've been answering the question that Paul asked in verse 35. Actually, he answers it in the scripture. He asked the question, what kind of body do we get when we get resurrected? So that's the question we're answering now. If you've been following our videos, we've talked already about the fact that our body is going to be a body of continuity. It's not going to be different greatly than what I am now. I'm still going to be recognizable just as Jesus was recognizable. So continuity. Secondly, we talked about distinction, a body of distinction, a special body, an immortal body, a body that's worth going to heaven and lasting eternity with it. I'm going to be distinct, just as you, and I'm going to be different from people. I'm going to look different than you will. I'll be recognizable. Thirdly, we talked about a body of transformation. The very last cast we did, we talked about a body that is going to be imperishable, glorified, powerful, and spiritual, no longer natural. Now, today we're in verses 45 through 49, and we're going to learn about our identity. We have a new identity. My identity now is through Adam. It's a human identity. My identity is going to be in Jesus Christ. Let me read the verses for you. You can see them in verses 45 through 49 of 1 Corinthians, where Paul writes, "So also it is written, the first man, Adam, became a living soul. The last Adam became a life-giving spirit." That last Adam, of course, is Jesus. "However, the spiritual is not first, but the natural, then the spiritual." Adam came first, Jesus came after, at least in human sense. Jesus had been around forever in heaven. "The first man is from the earth," that's Adam, earthy. "The second man is from heaven," Jesus. "Just as is the earthy, so also are those who are earthy." In other words, as Adam is human, flesh and blood, so also are you, and so also am I. "And as is the heavenly, so also are those who are heavenly." Just as Jesus is made for heaven, his body is a heavenly body, that's what your resurrection body and my resurrection body is going to be also. Pretty exciting. And then lastly, in verse 49, it says, "Just as we have borne the image of the earthy," which we do now, "we also will bear the image of the heavenly." So our bodies are going to change. Our identity is going to change. And that's the emphasis here in this passage that I want you to get a grasp on and get excited about. Right now, I am a lot like Adam. Adam is thousands of years older and gone, but I still have hair, I still have eyes, I still have a body, I still bleed, I have blood flowing through my body, I have strength like Adam did, I have 2 legs and 2 arms, so on and so forth. But my heavenly identity is going to be in Jesus. Adam was a sinner, just as I am a sinner and you are a sinner. Saved by grace, but still a sinner. But my heavenly identity is in Jesus Christ, and I'm going to have an identity with him. I'm not sure all that means. Are you? But how exciting it is that my identity is with Jesus. People are not going to so much look at me and say, "Oh, you're a human being." But they're going to look at me and say, "You're a disciple of Jesus Christ. You're a follower of Jesus. You're a child of the King. You're an inheritor of the glories of heaven." That's our identity. That's the hope we have. That's the kind of body with which we are raised. A body that has an identity with Jesus Christ. Paul, thank you for giving us this insight that we have a body of continuity, a body of distinction, a body of transformation, and we will have a body of identity with Jesus Christ, no longer with Adam. Come back. We're going to answer Paul's first question, the question that says, "How are the dead raised?" in the next number of video casts. God bless you.